Hey everybody, Mark Agnesi here in the back room of Norman's Rare Guitars. Welcome back to another brand new week of Guitar of the Day.
Woo!
Yes, we're still doing it. Still doing it. What do we got? Well, we've got a winner. We picked a winner here for the giveaway this week. Joshua Wakeford, Youngstown, Ohio. Boom. Straight out of Yompton. He gets the shirt this week. You got all this set list right. That's you, man. Josh Wakeford, congratulations, homie. You win the shirts this week. We also, you had a shout out for me to do.
I think so. Here we go.
Jen takes care of all of this stuff. Happy 22nd birthday to Madison, the best fiance that Nathan could ever ask for. Watches Guitar of the Day with him every day. Yeah, that's tough, man. She's a good one. Yeah, I'd hang on to that. Oh, let's see. Yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of the Las Vegas shooting, which I know there's a lot of cool things happening in Vegas yesterday. From what I heard, I had some people in from Vegas said they took out all the lights on the strip for a couple minutes there, which I can only imagine what that must have been like to see Vegas dark like that. But that was pretty cool. And then today, of course, is the 1-year anniversary of the passing of our buddy Tom Petty. I got to tell you, a year has gone by, and it still hurts as bad as it did when it happened. I still look at the door occasionally, and I'm still waiting to watch him walk by, but it's not going to happen, and it still is a heartbreaker for everybody around here. I've been thinking of him all day today. Everybody's been coming in the store. There's a lot of cool Tom stuff going on. I know some of you guys probably checked out the listening parties for the box set, and I know Norm's hosting a cool party on what would have been Tom's birthday on October 20th with Ron Blair and a couple of the boys from the Heartbreakers, but I'm sure we'll be talking more about that as it gets a little closer, but we're still missing Tom pretty bad around here. So we're going to do an episode in his honor today. It normally would be Telly Tuesday. I didn't have a Telly. And then I didn't have a Rickenbacker, and I got a really great J-200 for Tom this week. Come on, check it out. This is from 1991. This is early Gibson out of Bozeman, Montana. This is Gibson SJ-200 reissue. Rosewood back and side, script logo. 1 of 100 that they made. Original Sunburst finish. Basically almost identical to the guitar that's on the cover in Norm's book.
Wow.
So let's talk about Rosewood SJ-200s here. Because this is the original variation, the first ones that you'll see. And this was the top of the line model. If you were a singing cowboy star back in that day, there's one of 2 guitars you probably would have aspired to play. One would have been either the OM45 or Martin D45, depending on what year it was, or the other would be this, the Rosewood back and sides Gibson SJ-200. And if you were Gene Autry, you had one of each. Gene had the original first D45, the 12 fretter that said Gene Autry going on the fingerboard, and then he had a bitchin' SJ-200 that had this black and white like checkerboard rope binding going all the way around the outside of it. I know it's at the Country Music Hall of Fame in Nashville. If you're ever in Nashville, go check that guitar out. But they only made about 100 of these originally with the Rosewood back and sides. They span from about 1937 right about until the time we get involved in World War II at the end of 1941. So it's only about 4 years that they made them. It was the absolute top of the line guitar. We did a couple originals throughout the course of Guitar of the Day that I'm sure you can go back and find. The earliest examples had 6 individual bridge saddles. You'll definitely, if you saw that episode, you'll remember that because we spent a lot of time talking about it. Each one was kind of adjustable. Once you get into like 40, 41 is when they start to do the solid saddle, which on the old ones really does make quite a difference in the sound. It's a spruce top with the Rosewood back and sides. We have a maple, big 2-piece flame maple neck, stinger on the back, which is so rad. Rosewood fingerboard, Rosewood bridge. And of course the script logo, which would have been what was happening right before we get into World War II, and then Gibson starts the production on the Banner era guitars that we always talk so much about. This was, like I said, was 1 of 100 made. In the early days at the Bozeman plant. This just says 1 of 100. It's not necessarily individually numbered, but it does still have the original hardshell case and everything. There was a great video we did a couple weeks back when Vince Gill was in. Vince was sitting on the couch playing Norm's Rosewood SJ-200, just talking about how killer it was. So this is about as close as most of us mortals will ever get to one. Why don't we go out to the couch, pay tribute to our friend Tom Petty with this SJ-200. Let's go do it. All right, we're out front. We have the 1991 Gibson SJ-200 Rosewood reissue of the 1941 model, one of 100 made, original Sunburst finish. We're going to hear it capoed up, and we'll take the capo off and hear it full range as well. We'll start with the capo. Let's take the capo off of this thing. Let's hear it in full range mode here. Lay into it a little bit, see what this thing can do. From 1991, original Gibson SJ-200 Rosewood reissue. Kind of a 1941 model. Rosewood back inside, script logo on the headstock. One of 100 made with the original hardshell case. There's your Tuesday. I know it wasn't a Telly Tuesday, but it was Tom Tuesday. We still miss you, Tom. We hope you're doing well wherever you are. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Mark Agnesi. Follow the store at Norman's Rare Guitars. And check this and the rest of these guitars out online at normansrareguitars.com. And of course, join us again tomorrow for another all-new episode, Guitar of the Day. We'll see you then. Peace.
Bye.